This video is part of a series that shows you the basics of how to set up Webdocs security model. In this video, you'll learn about permissions and how you can assign users and groups permissions to folders and document types to keep documents secure. The instructions in this video assume that you have installed, licensed, and configured Webdocs Windows Edition, and that you have watched the video Webdocs Windows Edition Security, an overview, and the videos on users and groups, folders, and document types. Now that you've set up users and groups to determine who can work with documents, and you've set up folders and document types to determine which documents have the same security, you need to define how the users and groups can work with the documents in the folders and document types. In Webdocs, you do this with permissions. Permissions are the link between people and documents. There are 7 permissions you can assign. The first permission is View. The View permission allows users to see all the documents within a folder or document type. With the View permission, you can download a copy of the document, open it on your computer, save it, print it, email it, and so on. However, with just the View permission, you cannot make changes to the document in Webdocs itself, or email the document directly from Webdocs. If a user does not have permission to view a folder or document type, that folder or document type does not display in Webdocs when the user logs in. Give users and groups the view permission to all the folders or document types they will need to work with. The move permission allows users to move documents from one Webdocs folder they can view to another Webdocs folder they can view. And the delete permission allows users to delete documents they can view from Webdocs. Next is add notes. The add notes permission allows users to add notes to documents they can view. The check-in permission allows users to check in documents to Webdocs. All users with the check-in permission can add new documents to the Webdocs folders and document types they can view. But if a user has both the check-in and the checkout permissions, they can also edit documents already in Webdocs. The checkout permission allows a user to download a document onto their computer for editing. Other users can view a document that is checked out, but they cannot edit it. Once the user who checked out the document is done editing it, they can check in the document to Webdocs again. Other users can then work with the edited document. The last permission is email. Users with the email permission can email documents they can view from directly within Webdocs. You can assign each of these 7 permissions in 3 ways. You can allow the permission, you can deny the permission, or you can set the permission to be inherited or unspecified. When a permission is inherited, it just means that it has been set elsewhere. For example, Amanda is in the accounts payable group. The accounts payable group has these permissions. Amanda automatically inherits the same permissions. You don't have to set her individual user permissions unless you want to deny her some of the permissions that the group has. And for folders and document types, the accounts payable group has these permissions to the accounts payable folder. But there are 2 document types in the accounts payable folder: general AP documents and receiving documents. The AP group automatically has these same permissions to the 2 document types in the accounts payable folder. However, if you want to give the AP group different permissions for one of these document types, you can assign specific permissions for that document type. So, by assigning the 7 permissions for users and groups to folders and document types, you can control exactly how which users can work with which documents. Now that you've had an introduction to how to use permissions for users and groups to folders and document types to help you keep documents secure, continue to the next video where you learn how to assign permissions.